Yeah, I'm going to Kansas. Can't wait. Said no one. Ever. Grocery shopping, and there's a piece of gear I want for my laptop setup, so hopefully I can do this without doing anything, getting my truck into some shit. You see, the key is to act like you're delivering to Walmart in order to find a place to park, and then hope they don't run you off before you get your shopping done. So because some of them will run you off now. Some of them also have those anti-truck barriers on their parking lots. So you got to make like you're delivering so you don't run into that roadblock. So I'm in, there's some parking spots out and back. So I decided to park here. And yeah, now I got to do my shopping and hope no one fucks with me. Well, I didn't find what I wanted. But I got like my backup plan, because I did have a plan. So I got the Launch Key Mini, because I'm working a little more with Ableton than I had planned. And I already sold off a lot of my Ableton shit. So needed something portable that I could hook to the laptop to control Ableton whilst I make tracks and shit. So now I'm gonna get out of here because I didn't have time to do any of this. I had to do it on a split break, which means when I stop I'm only gonna get 7 hours of sleep. So there's that. But I got everything done. I got my shopping done, got my laundry done. So back to driving all day, every day for the next couple days. 350 miles from where I got to deliver from. And it has to be there tomorrow at 10 a.m. in Southern Virginia. Which sucks, because it makes this 1,000 mile load super tight, you know. And then if that ain't bad enough, they got another plan on me that picks up in North Carolina, not too far from where I'm delivering, to be honest. And that goes to Georgia next, before the end of the weekend. And it picks up in the same day that I deliver. So there might be some overlap, but like, I've had no time to do shit since I took my little break in Kansas City, you know, and that wasn't even a break, that was a split break, though I did take the full, I didn't do the split, I just did a full 10-hour break last night, but I still haven't even fucked with this thing that I bought, so I wanted to sit down and show you my other music setup, but I just don't have fucking time to, you know. I've been driving pretty hard. Like, I'm literally stopped for a combination of my dinner break, because I didn't take a lunch break. I just ate some donuts while I was driving. Kept me going. I haven't had a shower in a few days, so I'm about due. Now that I got clean laundry, I'd like to, you know, have my balls smell a lot less than they do. So there's that. You know, so I'm combining all of this, and I'm doing a split, and this split I'm gonna have to do because I don't have time to fuck around and then take a 10-hour break later, which, as I get into Virginia, that's gonna complicate the parking situation, because I did have to stop 3 separate places to find a parking spot last night. I ended up in a rest area again. Because the truck stops become shit shows, you know, and I really hate when they put these loads on you that put that kind of pressure on you. And I know it's lazy too. There's been so many times they've given me these early pickup appointments, these early morning pickup appointments or delivery appointments, that I get there and the customer A doesn't give a shit, you know, or it's just when they open and they put that as the appointment time. There's no, like, real accountability for their, you know, the way they schedule this shit. They do it pretty much however they want to fucking do it, you know, without it giving us time on some of these appointments. Not always. Sometimes freight slows down and they give you that time. But when they're short on drivers and they need shit done, they really do try to tighten things up a lot, you know. Which is one of the reasons I like OTRs, because that happens less often than the regional and dedicated jobs do, who pretty much run you like slaves. So I'm going to take my 2 or 3 hours, depending on how long it takes to get everything done, but I'm going to get my shower done. Like, I'm in Kentucky still, I think, or, you know, I'm almost to West Virginia. I've been to this truck stop before. It's kind of a shithole as far as parking goes. Like, I'm in a dirt lot right now, so there's that. You know, I'm probably going to eat Wendy's, you know, and you wonder why it's hard to eat healthy out here. I don't feel like fucking cooking. I am already tired. You know, I could use a nap, but I ain't going to have time because I'm got to get my shower done, I got to get my meal done, you know, and then I got to get back to driving. Otherwise, I'll be really late shutting down, and the later you shut down, the harder it is, especially on the East Coast, to find overnight parking. But despite all of that, I'm sitting here and I'm having fantasies. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I don't know, but I've had this urge to go back to full-time. Be a full-time trucker again, be in the same truck all the time, hopefully a better, newer truck, you know, instead of getting stuck with whatever piece of shit's laying around the yard, you know. And my friend's telling me it's just a phase. When the spring and the summer hits, I'm gonna want to take that extra time off, you know. Of course, I still got the Vegas trip. I wanted to go to Florida, but deep down I'm like, I should just hunker down and make money, you know. Nothing else is going on in my life, you know. My social life kind of blows. And I'm single as fuck. The dating world looks like shit. My mother's doing alright enough to take care of herself for the time being. So maybe I should be out here giving more money to the government. I mean, that's the only thing that's kind of slowing me down, pumping the brakes a little bit, is if I stay out here to make more money, that's more taxes I gotta fucking pay. And looking at our government right now, and the shit show that it is, and how recklessly they're spending all of our money and not giving us anything in return but $6 a fucking dozen eggs. And not to mention, I'm watching just my money evaporate into, like, going out and getting a sandwich at fucking, just a sandwich, not a combo, is anywhere between $9 and $14. And I'm just like, it's a fucking sandwich. What happened to the world? Trucking allows me to afford that fucking sandwich. But is that the extent of joy in my life now, is food? No wonder I'm getting fat again. It really is, Food, watching shit, making music on my fucking laptop, and someday I might go hiking again. That's all I got to look forward to. It's kind of bleak. But right now I'm going to go enjoy me a shower, because when you haven't showered in 3 days, that shower is like orgasmic and shit, just saying. I definitely take long ass showers out here. Alright, well, I'm going to get to it. And we'll see how this video turns out. I hope you're liking the new vlog style that I've been doing, where I'm just kind of showing you my life, such as it is. What's cooler than being cool? Can you guess? What's cooler than being cool? The fucking showers at the Loves in Grayson, Kentucky. After I just got done saying how much I'm going to enjoy a nice long hot shower, it was ice cold. All of their hot water was out too. I tried it in the bathroom and it still was ice cold. So I had to make it quick. I'm clean, but I'm not fucking happy. At least they had garlic fries at Wendy's. So it's the simple things in life. So, of my only opportunities parking, I think I just see a spot there I'm gonna try and snag. And it's a shit show, like there's tons of trucks pulling in at the same time as me. They're gonna get that spot before I do. Every night has been like this. I got 3 hours left on my fucking clock, and this is really going to be the only opportunity till I get into actual Virginia, and then it's even more of a shit show. Now I see all this space over here, and I'm like, okay, they went a different way. So I hopefully gonna be able to snag that spot I saw before they do. It's near a set of doubles. Although these fuckers look so close together, I might not be able to make the turn. It's over here if I remember right. It's not looking good though. Tight. Yeah, I can't make spots over there. For fuck's sakes. And end up having to park creatively like these guys on the fence here. Which I think I might do. So yeah. Decided that parking on the side of the road is the way to go. Plus there's a bunch of other trucks parked here. That one didn't even have a tractor attached to it. But as opposed to that shit show over there, thought it'd be I'm gonna get really good sleep tonight, huh? I wonder how many assholes are gonna fucking beep their horns. What's he doing? Is he doing what I did? Yeah, he's parking over here too. That's great. See, I hate parking like this because there's been times in the past where at the very least some asshole's gonna wake up before you and honk the horn to wake you up on the way out because there's nothing you can do about that. Or I'll get the cop knock in the middle of the night, in which case, where do I go? It's going to interrupt everything. But I don't have any other options because I had 2 hours left on my clock, and it's all mountain driving. I think there's one more service plaza, but literally every service plaza up to this is like the main one in West Virginia, Beckley. It's under construction, which doesn't help. But I shit you not, every fucking one of them was crammed full of trucks, and some of the toll plazas had trucks alongside. I don't like parking there because they'll ask you to move. So parking's an issue here on the East Coast, but it's becoming more of an issue everywhere. I feel like they don't make enough fucking trucking parking spots. You know, we're supporting the way this country works, and you don't even let us park anywhere. You know, they don't even like us at Walmart anymore, and we're the whole reason fucking Walmart exists. Anyways, I got 8 hours, and I'm already eating into that, so I'm gonna try and sleep even though I had coffee. It's probably a bad life choice, but this is trucking. This is, you know, what I do. You know, I tried being a YouTuber, a photographer, a hiker, but apparently I'm just Scott the truck driver. So it's funny, the other side of the street filled up, including two motherfuckers parked facing the wrong way. This guy apparently left in the middle of the night that was in front of me. Yeah, this is a daily, nightly thing. You know, you're playing like ticket roulette or knock on the window roulette. You know, I'm hoping that the troopers are okay with the fact that there's just not enough parking for us out here, and we need to get our rest. We need to stay legal and take our breaks. But that's funny. That way he didn't want to get up this morning. Oh. But I did it anyway. Let me get this load off. And, it's a split break, so I gotta take a 2-hour break at some point to get the rest of my hours back. And then on to the next one. Welcome to the shit show. It's only 4 o'clock, and it's already a shit show. This guy's looking like he's going to try and blindside back right next to me, which probably lead to me getting my truck hit again. I say again because that'll be my 4th time someone backing into my truck. Oh well. So, setting up the NPC keys was a little excessive. And there's been like plenty of nights where a setup like this, I would be like, all right, I'll set that up. It does still require some setup, but it's not that heavy ass keyboard up on the top bunk that I gotta hold down, you know. So I was looking for something that I could do my music on and keep it small, and that's when I picked this up over when I was in Kansas City there. This basically runs Ableton Live, which, for those of you who don't know, is a DAW that does everything and everything, you know. Plus, I have the MPC software on this laptop, so I have access to all of the MPC functions. Well, most of them. It's a little finicky when it comes to routing audio, but if I have to route audio, I'll route it to Ableton and not to MPC software. So, you know, this is so that I don't lug around when I'm in the Prius or I'm in this truck traveling, and I can still make music, and all I need is this little keyboard and this laptop and a dream and some inspiration and shit. So I'm pulled over in North Carolina. Took it easy today. Didn't work the full 14-hour fucking day. So, you know, I just need to spend some time chilling, and that's what I'm doing for this weekend. Running pretty light, going down to Georgia tomorrow. I'll deliver this load in Georgia, and then after that I pick up a load going to Florida. Yay, more Florida. It's like -40 in New York and snowing and nasty and shit, and I'm going to Florida. It's sometimes trucking rewards you after pounding you in the ass for days on end. That's how, like, I just wanted this video to kind of convey how busy I get out here, you know, and how much of a shit show it can be for parking. And it's not to discourage anybody from trucking. This is just part of doing business. It's what you're paid to do, in my book, is to come out here and deal with all of this. The parking stupidity is out of hand, though, you know. When I just showed you that shit show, somebody was honking at me while I was backing because I couldn't position myself because another truck had pulled right up to the fucking nose of my truck and he wouldn't back down, so I had to fucking jackknife out of his way, which fucked up for me for backing up. Yet the guy next to me kept honking and, you know, telling me to turn. Like, no shit, I see I can't, you know, I'm not gonna hit the fucking truck next to me, you know. So dealing with all of that shit, and then just it's a train wreck every night at truck stops, and it starts fairly early the closer to a big city you get, you know. Like, I'm near Charlotte right now, so it gets full early and it gets shit showy early. So, yeah, that's just part of the deal, though. Rest areas are still my preference for spending the night for the most part, unless I'm going to sit for a while or unless I have shit I got to do. So, and I just happened to be driving by this truck stop, and I was like, you know, it's only 4 o'clock. This would be a perfect time to get in there. There's probably 5 or 6 spots open, which there wasn't. There was 2, and I took one of them. You know, and that's that. As for me, you know, I've been doing a lot of soul searching these past 3 weeks out here. You know, I got another week left before I go back home for my time off, and I'm really just contemplating going back to full time. You know, the money is worth it, and I don't have a lot. You know, I know this will change when the weather gets warm, but I don't have a lot going on when I'm home, you know. Do I need to do a trip to Florida in the Prius when I can just stay out in this thing and make more money and essentially live the same lifestyle, albeit not being able to go to cool places and beaches and shit? You know, I don't know. Part of me wants to do that, the beach thing, and part of me wants to just make money, you know, and just pile up money. because, you know, like I said, it's getting a little rough doing the semi-retirement thing. You know, I think maybe the current administration is pretty much fucked the economy to the point, and continues to fuck the economy to the point where it's just not affordable to be semi-retired right now. You know, at least it's going to require more work on my part, you know, when compared to the time off. So I'm just contemplating it. I'm not going to full time yet. I decided today that I'm going to wait until the weather's nicer and see how I feel then. And if I still feel like I should be doing full time, you know, if I'm not experiencing epic journeys in the Prius or anything like that, then, you know, if I still want to do it and it's warm out and it's nice in summer, then I'll consider doing it, you know, and maybe go back to full OTR, take time off in different parts of the country, that kind of shit. So, just thoughts and shit. Because, I don't know, I just can't be in New York all the time drinking my face off, you know, and when I'm out here, I don't drink at all. You know, I haven't had a drink since New Year's, and I don't feel like there's much else, because I've done everything outdoorsy in the Syracuse area, so other than forcing myself to get exercise and stuff like that, I don't really, you know, enjoy going to the same fucking 3 parks over and over again. You know, yeah, there's the Adirondacks, but they're still too cold to go up. I'd probably die. So that just leaves eating in restaurants and going to bars and drinking for fun. That's it. I don't like, you know, there's no stores anymore. Everything's on fucking Amazon. Even if you do go to a store, 9 times out of 10, they're not going to have what the hell you're looking for. There's 2 stores I go to when I'm back home. One of them is Guitar Center, and I go there specifically to look for used music gear, because they never have the new shit that I want. I've always had to order the new shit that I want through the fucking either Amazon or Sweetwater. And then the other place I go to is the pawn shop to see what new, like, Blu-rays and shit that I can buy for my Xbox. That's it. And then I just either go to the bar or sit around at home. Occasionally hang out with Steve. You know, he's got a busy life too, and he works a lot. You know, he's in trucking local, so he works a lot. You know, and he's got a girlfriend, so he's busy. So it just leaves me drinking at the bar or sitting home on my ass, and I feel like that contributes to my depressions and my, you know, binge drinking problems that I've had in the Syracuse area. So I don't know, just thoughts and shit. You know, I'm still doing all right. You know, I'm keeping busy, making good money out here, and I don't feel like that nagging I need to go home yet. And I'm 3 weeks in, which is a record. Usually about 3 weeks in, I'm ready to be like, fuck this shit, I'm tired of this shit, fuck this truck. You know, this little box prison. Yeah, it helps that the truck is in good shape too. I haven't had any problems with this truck. It's low on coolant here and there, but it's not like out of coolant. But everything else works fine. The heater works, the AC works when, well, not that I've needed AC lately, you know, so I can't complain. Yeah, I think it's just the world we live in now, that unless you're drinking your face off or going to overpriced restaurants because everything's fucking expensive as hell, there's not much else to do in big cities anyway. And, you know, like I said, I'm not a cold weather guy. I like my nature shit I tend to do in the summer. So that's why that's why I think I need to wait before I make a decision on whether or not I'm going back to full-time. Plus, I still got the Vegas trip in May. So, there's that. I'm on the fence on if I'm going to go, because I'm going to Florida in a day or two. If I still want to hop in the Prius and go down and spend some time on some beaches and shit in February. We'll see how the weather is. If the weather's shit, you know, I might head down there. I don't know. But I'm on the fence about that. I might just be lazy and do nothing and be miserable and depressed. Well, that's it for this fucking video. Please like and subscribe for more shit. And I'll make more shit. Let me know what you think of the trucking vlog series I've been doing, you know, or I'm just showing you what I'm doing. You know, should I go back to being just a trucking vlog channel where I tell you about all the aches and pains and the triumphs and the failures and the, you know, I didn't turn the camera on today because I was a little caught up in the being on top of a mountain in Virginia, and we're talking a no shit 25 mile an hour 9% grade turns. You know, I was taking what was it, I think it was 58 across to get to where I had to deliver, and lo and behold, it said there was a truck length restriction. I'm like, I'm barely squeezing in there, you know, and I wasn't the only truck, so that helped. But this definitely was a trucking adventure. You know, I made it through. But I need to get a GoPro mounted somewhere so that I can share those moments with you. We'll see. I have a GoPro. I just don't even know if it works anymore. It's been so long since I used it. It's the one that used to lock up and piss me off all the time. Maybe I'll put it to use the next time I go out. Have a nice motherfucking day and shit. I'm just gonna get back to playing with my new little keyboard here and, you know, making music, if that's what you can call it. Yeah.